nowhere. We ain't go nowhere. Go can't be stopped. Cause it's bad boys for life. Hey, we back with another episode, ladies and gentlemen. Politicking
What's
Pistons.
happening?
Politicking Pistons. We got some hot topics. There's been a lot of stuff kind of going around in the NBA. A lot of news, a lot of rumors been flying. So we gonna get into it, dive into that, man, and let y'all know the Piston take on all that. Back here with my co-host, the one, the only, D.
Yes,
Hey,
sir. We in this mug. East
okay,
Warren all day.
okay. Checking in, you know what I'm saying? He live from Detroit, man. You know what I'm saying?
Live,
We got
live.
the
I ain't
ground
gonna need, I ain't
right
gonna even
now.
throw all the rep on where I'm originally from the west side. Let me throw 7 Mile in there, dog, because that's where I'm really from. But
Okay.
my cuz on the east, so I done lived on both sides, B.
Okay.
Just all Detroit. You know what I'm saying?
Get it how you live, B. Get it how you live. So no, I want to talk about dive into this free agent market. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Not a
yeah.
super strong free agent market, but it's some guys that I think could really, change our future. It might,
Most
help
definitely.
right this ship. You know what I mean? So without further ado, I'm gonna get right into it, man. I'm only talking about restricted and unrestricted free agents. There's a lot of cats out there with player options, niggas like Drummond. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He got a 28 million player option. I think he gonna take that. I don't see Drummond
I,
opting out of that.
I really don't. I hate that he in our, our division or whatever, but he ain't doing shit. So, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Uh,
it's whatever, bro.
he
He can
gonna
stay
give you
there,
that
collect that
2020.
bread.
He gonna give you
Yeah.
that 2020 and that L. That's what. That's
Yeah.
what. That's why he not on our team no more. You know what I'm saying?
it was sad to see him leave, bro, because if the game was different, bro, we would probably be almost one of the best teams in the fucking league because this nigga Drummond is so goddamn dominant on the boards.
Bruh,
But
bruh.
we just don't have the other niggas around him. Like
I'm not gonna
we
hold you
just
up. I
can't
was a
do it.
Drummond fan. I was a Drummond
Me
fan,
too.
but for the money that he was starting to want and his leadership qualities,
Yeah.
Drummond's leadership qualities were not strong. They were not strong.
No,
They
they
were,
weren't strong at all, man.
we
Almost
needed strong
not
leaders
there.
brought in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But anyway, this man Drummond got a sidetrack. Back to these free agents. So
Yup.
we got my man that I think we really need to be trying to gun for. Is your man Van Fleet.
Yeah.
Your man Freddie Van Fleet. You know what I'm saying? Drake cousin. That's what I'm
Yeah.
talking about, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga Drake
Big
nephew. He a
caliber
little
point
short.
guard. He hit a lot of big shots. A
Yeah.
lot of big shots for them Raptors in them playoffs. You know what I'm saying? He played a
Yeah, man.
huge role in getting them that chip. We got the Casey connection. So what's your opinion on this man Van Fleet?
Bro, I think he's solid, man. I think that he would off the bench or a starter for us, man. I don't see him coming off the bench, but really good game IQ, shifty, real crafty guard, man. You're getting somebody, like you say, the relationship between him and the coach. And like you said, Casey kind of helped develop him, man. So I think that, it would be a really great fit for us. Now, what we would do with him,
Can you see my
how our
man's stats right now?
yeah, I can see the stats.
Okay.
Um, but I mean, like as far as we would go with him, that I couldn't really speculate on. I just, depending on who else we would get in this free agency or draft or whatever. But I think he would really help us, man. I think he would, especially probably be a better closer. We probably, cut down on a lot of turnovers because, like I say, that relationship goes a long way. He knows Casey's system, so I think that'd be good. You know what I'm saying? I think it'd be a really good pickup for us, man.
And it would allow us to bring that man D Rose back off that back to the 6 man position where I
Yup.
feel like he really is suited. He really is strong. You can have D Rose closing in a lot of games too.
Yeah, too. Yeah, and they could both be out there if it's not a matchup problem. Like, you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? Like you kind of could put them both out there.
both of them out there because Van Fleet. You see his stats, the 17.6, the 6.6 assists. You know what they remind me of? They very Chauncey-esque. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
it's not, jumping off the page to you, but in the
yeah.
right system, ooh, and
That'd
he's
be
clutch.
nice.
He's pretty clutch like Chauncey. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So
Definitely, definitely. I
that'll
I,
be,
I totally agree with on that one. Like I say, that would have been one of my picks, but you named him first.
I beat you to the punch, huh? I
You
like
finally beat
that.
me to the punch. I got my
I
own
like
picks.
that.
They're coming up. They're coming up.
All
I
right,
got
all
it.
right, bro. So who one of your picks? Let me hear where your mind at, man. Who you think will help the squad the most?
So we've had both of these guys in stints. Both of these guys kind of have the same kind of game. One slightly taller. Um, they real gritty, grimy guys, man.
All right, know who you talking
They
about.
play D. You know what I'm talking about, bruh. And
As soon as
it's
you
the
said gritty
Morris
and
twins,
grimy, I know
bruh.
who you talking about, bro. Who you
It's
talking about?
them twins, bruh. Markeith and Marcus, bruh. I think those two guys, bringing them two guys back, man. And then you saw like, in the playoffs, they didn't really get all that much tick. A lot of the teams had it stacked up in the playoffs. So, but those two guys, man, I think will really definitely help us out and kind of bring that Pistons mentality. Like you said, we get Van Fleet and those two guys. I can really see us making a nice little push, making a real nice push, man. Like you say, the numbers don't jump out at you on these guys. It's the gritty, the
But
fight in them.
but they were in way smaller, more reduced. Both of them went to all-star studded cast.
Exactly. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. And so, you put them on a team like us where we have to use them. Like I say, they have some really good abilities, stretch fours and, pick and rolls and all of that stuff, man. Both of them can do it. They both about 6'8" and some change. So they pretty nice, man. I think those two guys could really help us just like how they did before. Like I say, man, if we would have kept that roster with Markeith, it would have been nice. When we had Marcus Morris in our starting lineup with what was that, KCP, and we made the playoffs that year. I mean, that was like the only year I think we made it. Am I right on that one? We made the playoffs that year, I think. But
We made it with
with
Marcus.
Marcus, that was with
We
Marcus.
made it with
Yeah, yeah.
Marcus.
That
We
was
made
that
it
was
with
yeah.
Marcus.
So I would, like I say, man, it's kind of
We
almost in
had
the pudding. I would definitely scoop those guys up, man, especially if they want to come back here. Like I said, I think their numbers and they value went up, playing for us. So I
so,
think that'd
so
be a solid pick.
let me get this correct. So you want both of them.
Both of them.
Both of them.
Both of them.
All right. How about this? If you could choose one, which one you gonna go with? If you could only have one of them.
Probably leaning a little bit more towards Marcus, just because I think we need a little bit more in the perimeter. I think in the draft we probably gonna get
Boy, I would have
a
smacked
stretch
your hat
four.
off if you would have said Markeith. Boy, I'd have smacked you to the screen. Woo! Hey,
Hey,
pal,
don't come at me like that, bro. Don't come at me like that. Markeith is nice though. He's nice. But Marcus is just a little bit more like offensively inclined. Like I say, he's I think he has a little bit more of that attitude in him, man. You
we
see
was
how he was doing in the
looking at them
playoffs.
stats. We was looking at them stats. Marcus was averaging 10 points. This is playing alongside Kawhi. This playing alongside Paul
Yeah.
George. Playing
Those
Marcus
numbers
Morris
was up
gonna
in
get
like
you
13 or
buckets.
14s when he was with us, I feel like.
He gonna get you
He
buckets.
gonna
He
get
gonna
you
get
some
you
pretty
buckets.
decent buckets.
Yeah, so yeah, man. I'm glad you made the wise decision. I was testing you right there. I just want to see where you head with
Hey,
that. Okay. All right,
hey, don't
Mark.
come at me, bro. I'm solid. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Wise
solid
man.
over here.
I had to test the knowledge right quick. Had to do that. Now we're gonna move right along to another free agent. This is gonna be a live free agent we're gonna talk about. It's a couple other notable guys I think might be able to fill a role. I saw Joe Harris floating around, your boy
Yeah,
Bogdanovich floating around,
good shooter, good shooter.
Gallinari, um,
Yep, yep.
Clarkson. Some of them guys, yeah, I definitely could see them fitting in. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
with a lot of the Bogdanovich and at least Joe Harris, it seemed like they're just kind of more mature versions of Civi and Kennard. And as we got them under contract, I really want to see what we got with them two guys
Yeah,
before I pick one of them two guys up. I feel like Van
yeah.
Fleet, the Morris brothers, and my next pick will bring a completely different dynamic than what we already exist on this current roster. You know what I
So
mean?
who you got for your hot second one, man? Who your second one, dog?
I'm gonna go with a hustle type player. You know what I'm saying? One of them boys that the Detroit love. You know what I'm saying? That I think will really fit the culture, and that's your boy Montrezl Harrell.
Yeah,
I
I think he would be a good fit.
He has a super high motor on him. He gonna
Yeah,
play hard. He gonna play hard. Um, it was a lot of the, people wasn't satisfied on that Clippers roster. Them and the Rockets,
yeah,
they had the most turmoil that you were seeing. Now you seen all these reports. I don't
yep.
like him. I don't like him. My role
Right.
was not good enough. Paul George airballing shots. I should have shot that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah,
a lot of reports coming out now.
yeah,
So
man. Yeah, it's crazy, y'all. All the attitudes that's on that mug, man. All the
them
divas,
the Death Row
like.
Records, baby. You know what I'm saying? You want niggas dancing all in your videos and all that. Hey, you want to
Yeah,
come somewhere where you can hustle, really put your skill set out there, bro. Montrez, come to the D. You hustle. He bored. You got a underrated offensive game. He gonna hit your
mm,
mid-range shots. He's gonna hit the
yeah,
bunny around the basket, pick and rolls, all
yep,
that plays defense. You know what
yep,
I mean?
yep.
We wouldn't have to max him out, I don't think. You know what I mean?
Nah, I don't think either. I mean, I think we would probably pay him a little bit more to like entice him, but I don't think that it'll
I'm gonna
be
pull
like,
up his
oh my
stats.
god, you know
I'm
what
gonna
I'm
pull up
saying?
his stats real briefly.
Yeah, I
Uh,
want to know what his stats is. I never really seen him.
okay, so this is 2020 stats. Look at that. That number right there. That gotta jump out to you.
Where is that? Oh, was that points?
Yeah, this 18.6 points a game. That's nice.
Oh wow, wow.
He more of
Was
a hustle
he
guy.
was he starting for the Clips?
He was starting most of the season, but he got injured come the playoffs. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
So
hey, that's a solid pick, man.
when healthy,
That's a good
when
one.
healthy,
Healthy?
you see his position rank. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Number 15. You know what I mean?
I'll take him, man. I knew he was good. To me, like I've seen him in stints, and he just remind me of Jason Maxill so much, but like better. Like you know what I'm saying?
That's a
And
good
like a little
comparison.
bit bigger.
Shout
You
out
know
your
what I'm
boy
saying?
Max Seal. Ooh,
Yeah, shout
you
out
brought up one of
Maxill,
them
man.
names,
Hey,
boy.
he was one of them dudes, bro.
You talking some shit right now, bro. You
Hey,
said Max Seal. Ooh.
bro, you know it's in me, bro. We cousins. It's in the blood, dude. You might be down a
Okay.
little bit, but we there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But
Okay.
yeah, his game always kind of reminded me of that. And Maxill was kind of the same. He could hit the mid range. He didn't average like a double double, but he wasn't as high as like 18. But he was pretty solid. You know what I'm saying? He was a good solid player. Gave us a couple blocks. Was hella scrappy. You know, so he reminded me of like a 2K Max Hill, man. That's where I would put him at.
So now we dressed a lot of free agents that's out here floating around. Let's go to some of these trade rumors, man.
Oh yeah,
What
yeah,
your boy
yeah,
Westbrook. Hold on, y'all.
yeah.
Let me put this out here. I don't like this man. I don't like this Ninja Turtle ass nigga, bro. Besides, Piston players, Harden is my favorite player. You know what I mean? As soon as they
Mm,
got Westbrook, I said, "Oh no,
yeah.
no, baby, why, why,
Say, what is you
why,
doing?
why?" And then I see him, he complaining. Oh, he want to get traded. He don't like that culture. That culture fine, Westbrook. That culture is fine.
Culture was
You,
pretty straight.
you the issue, bro. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
he wants to trade, and I'm seeing people saying trade him straight up for Blake in a pick. So, I want to know what's your thoughts about that? Would you do that?
In a heartbeat. I
Oh,
would, hey, look, man. The guy just turned 32. I mean, it's not that he don't have nothing in the tank, because he obviously does.
oh yeah,
It's just that he needs somewhere where he can do everything. And where else can he do that? man, that cat would lead us in points, assists, and steals. I don't see why we wouldn't want him. I really don't. And if we got some other people to kind of fit in with us, some other shooters in the team, and we don't have to give up nobody now. Think about this. Like you said, you just be giving up Blake, right? So we would still have the guy, your boy, Kennard, all right? You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I
Okay.
still don't really trust that man. He don't have a mustache or nothing. He like 20 something, but he your man's though. I'm a roll.
He
I'm
got
a
the
roll
split of
with him.
that. He got the split of
I'm a
that.
roll with him.
What a mustache got to do with the
him.
split of that? Come on,
But
dog.
we would still have your boy Kennard. We would have what? What's your boy? The other one, Young Bud.
You don't know the other.
Bro, hey, you seen I just had to pick up a cup, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about all of that. But
hey, I'm gonna help you fill in some blanks. We still got
do
Rose.
that. Do
We
that.
signed Christian Wood. We still got Wood.
Still got Wood, yeah.
That's the person we didn't really get into with the free agent thing, but I'm assuming here on the show that we're gonna re-sign Wood.
Yeah, I think that it do. I think we can give him at least enough money to make him happy. I think we can do that, man. Like,
yeah, you know, we still got Sekou.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about.
Hold on, we got the GOAT return to us. Brandon Knight. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh.
Brandon Knight,
bro,
on the squad, baby.
Stop.
You know what I'm saying? So, hey, we got talent. Don't doubt the talent on the Pistons when we got Brandon Knight, nigga.
Hey, you got a cup over there, dog? What you sipping on, bro? You talking about Brandon Knight like that? You gonna speak that name? You gonna speak that man's name like that? That's how you feel about Brandon Knight? It's all coming out. It's all coming out now. Come on, boy. Right, Brandon Knight.
All right. All right. Moving on. My opinion with Westbrook, fuck him. That's exactly what I'm gonna say. I don't like Westbrook.
Just like
everything
that.
you go to, he like a cancer. He's a basketball cancer. I don't want him. My heart has been broke since we traded Chauncey for Iverson. And I feel like Westbrook and Iverson immensely talented. I'm not hating on these players' talents, but I'm talking about leadership qualities, leadership skill. Yeah. And both of them guys, like you said, they got to do everything. We got to have the ball. We got to dictate pace, tempo. They got to, they want too much, and they don't produce enough. I know people's going to be hurt because I'm coming at Iverson, and, you know, a lot of people got Iverson as they GOAT.
The one thing I will say, even though Westbrook is the way that he is, go look at the records. They still placed 6th one year in the playoffs in the West. They placed 4th another year, and then 7th or 6th the year after that, which we haven't done consistently. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's a good point. He is who he is. I'm not disagreeing. He is who he is, and he is a son of a bitch. But
then what I want,
the niggas made the playoffs.
This is the best move I feel like for Westbrook, bro. Is go find him a sewer somewhere and go reunite with the rest of the Ninja Turtles and Master Splinter and them niggas. Not on the Pistons. I don't want to see him, dog. Yeah, get him out of here, man. So anyway, we're moving on, man. Next type of trade prospects, man. I'm seeing your boy Oladipo.
Oh yeah, he been capping, bro.
Tired of Indiana.
He been capping, bro. And I mean, he been doing it in front of his teammates, B. Like Victor been out here wilding, like, can I play with y'all? Asking straight out. He did it in front of 3 teams reportedly.
I'm not gonna.
He did it in front of the Knicks. He did it in front of Toronto, and he did it in front of who was the last team? I don't want to say the Lakers. It was another team in there, but in front of 3 teams, bro. You asking them blatantly, like, "Hey, man, that was a good game. Let me come play with y'all." Hey, like, am I serious? Am I not serious? I'm joking.
Out.
No,
He wants out clearly.
Yeah, no, he wants out, man.
Okay.
It is what it is, man. But hey, if he decide to go where he go, man, I think he'd be a solid pickup, especially on the playoff team or just another. Like I say, he can play on the ball, off the ball. He can play the point. Dude handles pretty sick, man. Nice little jumper. He pretty clutch too. Got a
Yeah.
little grit in him. I like him, man. Like I say, he a pacer. That's real close to us. But you know, Pistons and Pacers have had some battles over the years, and like I say, they usually pick some good gritty players, just like how we do. Kind of almost same kind of little attitude, But I would snag Oladipo, man, if I had a chance. I would
So
snag him.
these are two players that I want to talk about that I feel like would be available. We know we could go crazy with it. Oh, of course, we want Giannis. We want LeBron. We want
Yeah,
Hart. We're not getting on them niggas. Our whole team got to go. You know what I'm saying? And they don't want to play with us. We can't get them. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
We're not living in la la land. On politic and Pistons. That's not what we're gonna do. Talk
yeah,
about players
yeah.
that I think that they not happy where they at, and I really think we might have a chance of snagging them. I'm gonna bring up two guys on the Nets, and that's your boy
Okay.
Karis LeVert, and that's your boy bringing back Spencer. Feel like we might have a better chance of getting uh Karis just because Dinwiddie kind of then talked about us in the past, and he kind of seemed a little scorned by us. You know what I'm saying? Like we the
Yeah,
ex girl that just kind of kicked him to the curb for the nigga with more money type of deal. You know what I'm saying?
we kind of did. We kind of did, and
That's
he was
what we
pretty
did.
decent. He
Yeah,
was he was
he
pretty
ended up
decent with us.
blossomed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
So
He just ended up blossoming with them, but he was pretty good.
so yeah, bro. I feel like Levert, man, will really fill a big void for us. He's a
Oh
straight
yeah,
scorer. You don't got to call no pick and rolls for him. You know, his facilitating game was crazy. When I saw him in the
yeah,
bubble, he can really pass.
yeah,
He really was getting 10, 11 assists like it was nothing on top of what he can do scoring. So,
yeah,
he's on selfish score. So you surround him with some other guys like we already got, guys like Kennard, Sekou running lanes or, whoever we might bring in,
yeah, man.
Wood. You know what I'm saying? And we know Rose is more of a scorer than playmaker. We saw a lot of them times down the stretches where Rose would throw, passes to nobody and stuff like
Yeah.
Rose, you want him to just shoot
I
that bitch.
mean,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Harris
yeah.
LeBron, we can have him be the facilitator at the end of the game.
Tentator, yeah,
You know what I mean? So I really would like your boy Levert. I don't know what a package would look like to kind of get him.
yeah. That'd
Um,
be interesting.
as long as we don't give up Kennard, I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? I'm smooth with that. As long as Kennard, the only on
Hey,
table on the Pistons. You feel me? Anybody
not
else?
Christian Wood, not Christian Wood, not none of that, none. Not D
Okay, maybe
Rose,
Christian
nobody.
Wood.
Just only
Hey,
okay.
hey,
I'm just, what I'm saying, bro. Like, you know what I mean? You putting a lot of put a lot of respect on that man's name. You putting too much season on that man's name, bro. You gotta. He doesn't have a mustache, bro. That's a problem. You realize that, like, he gotta get something up there, bro. You know what I'm
but
saying?
but he shoot about 44 for three. You don't
Cause
need
he
no
don't have a
mustache.
mustache. He
You don't need a
aerodynamic
mustache
for
when you
that.
shooting
No.
four. When you giving niggas a 4 for 4 from behind the 3 point line, you did. You don't need
Okay.
a mustache when
Okay.
you're like that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
but really, man, I don't know what the package would look like, man. But if we could still retain some of our more skilled players, not give up too much for them, maybe
Yeah.
the Nets would they have a need for Blake or D Rose? Would you trade Blake or D Rose for Levert?
Blake gone, bro. He ain't played a full season. Or really, I mean, the cat is phenomenal as a player. I think he gonna be one of them greats, but he gonna be probably another great, maybe without a ring, unless he just hop on one of these teams, man. Like, I would give him up, man. Like we've tried to build around him. We did have some success when he was good, but
He's too injury prone for me. He's
too
too
injury prone, man. Too injury prone. I see why the Clips kind of gave him up, because CP3 was out there balling a lot of them times, bro. And then he'd get hurt because he had to do too much too. So it's
yeah.
just like, we can't keep doing that, man. We got to get some solid people, like you say, Karis LeVert, or you know what I'm saying, something like that to just kind of round it out. And kind of go almost more guard oriented. That's where the game's going now, man. Like you say, that fast break, you know
Most
what I'm
definitely.
saying? Transition, that type stuff, man. Getting the block out running, you know what I'm saying? Getting rebounds out running. Like, that's what teams are doing now and just throwing up shots.
All right. So I feel like we touched on a lot of topics, went in depth. We talked about a lot of these free agents, a lot of potential trades that we could make this year. Season is
Yep.
almost here, baby. We got one more month. One more month.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave it with all my people out here in the Piston community. Who would you like us to pick up free agent wise? What trade targets you feel like we could make? You know what I'm saying? Don't say no crazy shit, man. Who you really think we could get and who would be happy to play for us and kind of got that chip on their shoulder. They want to come to the Pistons and prove they could be that guy here. Let us know. Let us know in these
Yeah.
comments. You know what I mean? We need that interaction, baby. You know what I'm saying? Once again, like, comment, subscribe, share. You know what I
All
mean?
the above. All the above. Please.
All that. We Pistons fans, we hold the Pistons really in our heart, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
It's right
In
here with
there, dog.
you know what I'm saying. So we're trying to share some of this passion with the community. So yeah, definitely hit us up, man. Get in them comments, man. Get on the page and Focal Politic Pistons. We're gonna come hit y'all with new content, new fresh shit every week, every
Yes,
Monday,
sir.
dropping just like
We
that.
dropping.
This your boy Easy, Cuzzo
Yep. Yep.
to the
What's
to the
happening?
way. You know what I'm
In the
saying?
D all day.
He gonna hit you with a what up though, probably. What up those and dogs. That's the only thing.
Say what up, though. Yeah, yeah.
But
That's
yeah,
it
we
all
signing
day, every
out,
day,
man.
bro.
We
Hell
hope
yeah.
you enjoyed this episode. Politics and Pistons. We out.
Yeah, we out. Holla.